Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. This is my very last eBay haul for 2017, and I wanted to share this one with you guys in particular because this is a mostly Christmas themed haul. I know that you guys haven't seen, I don't think, any hauls from 2017 so far. I've still been working on last year's stuff, but one of my New Year's resolutions is to try and get the hauls from 2017 all uploaded to YouTube before the 2018 season starts in March. So we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. I'm not making any promises. I'll definitely get a bunch uploaded, but I don't know about all of them. You know, life kind of gets in the way. But the one advantage of doing them so late is that things sell and I can update all this, you know, the sold prices for you guys in the actual video. So that's one of the advantages of doing it that way. So anyway, I hope all of you are having a wonderful holiday season, and hope it's not too busy. I think that I love Halloween not more than Christmas, but I like that it's not as busy. That's the part about Christmas that drives me crazy. It's just so incredibly crazy between Thanksgiving and Christmas. For Thanksgiving, I had to, do everything myself, cook everything myself, and that's exhausting. And then my son's birthday was a couple weeks later, and I had to get presents for him and set up reservations to go out to dinner for hibachi, and then he wanted me to bake him a cheesecake instead of going out and buying a store-bought cake. And I've had to decorate the house, decorate 2 Christmas trees, buy all the presents, wrap all the presents, bake everything, which hasn't been done yet. I have to bake cookies and Christmas crack and I don't even know what else. And then at the end of this week I have to go shopping at the grocery store for everything that we eat on Christmas Eve. I don't cook on Christmas Eve or Christmas, thank God. We just do platters and kind of just sit around and munch all night long. But it's a lot of work. And I'm tired. And on top of that, I've had eBay and listing and shipping. It's crazy. But it has been a really good fourth quarter for me, so I'm very grateful for that. And I hope everyone else had a good fourth quarter as far as your sales go. And what else have I done? Oh, my husband and I did do our traditional thing. He takes me into the city. He takes a day off and we go into the city every year and just walk around and go and see the tree in Rockefeller Center and see the windows in Macy's and Saks. Go to St. Patrick's Cathedral, which is right next to Saks Fifth Avenue, right across the street from Rockefeller Center. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous church. It's amazing. And we also walk through Bryant Park, and they turn it into this little Christmas village. They have an ice skating rink and a huge tree and all these little kiosks with all these little cute little shops with unique gifts. And then some of the kiosks are food related. So there's all these weird kinds of food. So, this time we stopped and we ate lunch there before we headed up to Times Square and then headed up to Rockefeller Center. So it was really nice, except for the fact that right before we left, we heard on the news that some idiot terrorist had tried to, set off a bomb in Port Authority, which is right up the street from Penn Station. And they were rerouting the buses from Port Authority onto the trains. So we thought we were going to have a difficult time getting in and out, but thankfully we did not. We did leave a little early though, just in case there was a lot of confusion at rush hour. But I definitely thought my mother was going to call me and go, "Oh my God, don't go in the city, you're going to get blown up." I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to let them scare me. I'm just not. I'm not going to change my life because there's crazy people running around. But I wanted to show you guys what I ate for lunch that day. Okay, so they had this little kiosk that had their version of chicken and waffles, and you could get, I think it was buffalo, you could get ranch, or you could get maple syrup. I got maple syrup. This is what it looks like. Oh, great. Now I got a question. Oh, no, I did. It's an ad from eBay, which makes the same sound as a question, which drives me crazy. Anyway, this is what I got. You get a waffle cone, and then they take fried chicken, and they chop it up, and they toss it in a little bit of maple syrup. And, whoops. Hello. Wake up, phone. Wake up. And they put it in the waffle cone. Oh, amazing. And they give you a little skewer to eat it with. So good. My kids were a little jealous that they couldn't have that. So that's been my Christmas season, guys. And now I'm going to stop my babbling and show you guys what I got at my last couple of sales. The first one is a rummage sale I go to in the spring, and I didn't realize that they also do a Christmas themed version in December. So I got to that one about an hour early and waited in line. The only problem with that one is that at Christmas they decide to kind of make it like a cafe / rummage sale. So they put all these tables in the middle of this room so that people can buy stuff at the bake sale and sit down, which it makes it really hard to maneuver if you're shopping. So that was the one part that I wasn't really crazy about. But let me show you what I got. Haven't sold anything yet from that sale. I actually got it uploaded pretty late, unfortunately. But there was a boutique-y section, and I bought some stuff, paid too much for some. Other stuff was pretty reasonable. But I got this optic mercury glass ball ornament, mainly because it was Department 56. So, really pretty. I think I paid $2 for that. Oh no, I paid $4 for that. Did I really? Oh my god. I way overpaid for that. I might make like 10 on that, maybe. My phone was not working as well as I would have liked it to in there, so that's why I paid a little more for some things. And then continuing with the overpriced theme, I paid, I think, $3.50 for this little Jim Shore angel ornament. This is part of his New Beginnings line. I think there were actually 4 angels in this series to represent each of the 4 seasons. But this one's actually selling for about $20, so I'll definitely make my money back on that, even though I paid a little too much for it. And next up is this Wedgwood 2002 snowflake ornament. I paid $3 for this, and it's really only worth like 7 to 10. And then I also got this little U.S. Capitol gold-plated ornament, and that was, where is it? That was $2. Might make 10 on that. And also in the boutique section, I think this whole set was 3 or 4. 4. These 2 little Napco, candle holders, which they're very cute, except, come on, focus. There we go. They're very cute, except for their hair. Their hair just cracks me up. I mean, hers is okay, but I mean, my goodness, this poor guy looks like he's been through a lawnmower. It's really pretty bad. And then this guy's not much better. So I've seen these sets of candle holders on eBay, maybe make about 10, but I've never seen it with the 3rd little caroler here. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with those. Might have to wait till next Christmas, since it, took me a while to get those listed. Then this was the last thing I believe I bought in the boutique section. This is a fused glass, like handkerchief style bowl for $2. It looks very much like a Peggy Carr piece, but it's not signed by her. She did, her pieces are pretty desirable on eBay. And she does a piece that has this crescent moon shaped Santa. I had a set of coasters just like this, which also were not signed by her, but I put Peggy Carr Style in the title, and they sold at auction for multiple bids and did really well. So I put this up the same way, said Peggy Carr style, and said, you know, I couldn't find a signature on it, but it looks just like her pieces. So I think I have a couple watchers on it right now, but we'll see what happens with that. I think I put it up for $25 with free shipping. Okay, so moving on to the things that were not in the boutique section. I got this Hallmark salt and pepper shaker set of Santa and Mrs. Claus. Not dated, but probably from like the late 70s, early 80s. Paid $1 for this, hoping to get maybe 10. Then got this little Hallmark keepsake ornament, one of those magic ones that has voice, sound, and blinking light. I still have to test this, but thankfully the trees are up, so I just need to, you know, pull a bulb out and test it. I think. I don't even know if you plug a bulb into, yeah, you do have to plug it into a bulb socket. So I'll test that out. This was $1. Hoping to make maybe 8 to 10 on that. And then these Hallmark ornaments are actually older. This one I think is, sorry guys, I'm looking at my book here. I think these are both 1977. This is the Yesteryear Santa, and I have a Jack-in-the-Box downstairs that looks very similar to this, a Hallmark ornament. And then this one is from 1977, also called, I don't know, it doesn't have a name. But it's just, you know, like holiday toys. I'm actually going to put this one and the Jack-in-the-Box one I have downstairs. I'm going to put them all together. I think I paid $1. Yeah, I paid 50 cents a piece for these. So I'm going to put them all together with the other one. Hopefully get maybe 10 to 15. They're not really selling that well, even though they are the really early Hallmark ornaments. Just because they're really early doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to, you know, sell really well. But then this is another early one that I bought. And I've sold this ornament before. And this is a Hallmark Baby's First Christmas ornament from 1981. I sold this one before without the box, and it also had broken spokes in the wheels, and it was a hot mess. And I think I did pretty well on it. I think I got at least 10 to 15. But this one in the box, I should be able, with free first class shipping, to get about 30 for that. And I paid $3 for it. Then I bought this little computer ornament, and the only reason I did, and I think it was 50 cents, was because it says, and you're probably not going to be able to see this, but it does say Midwest of Cannon Falls on this little label. And I like to buy their stuff because I usually do pretty well on it. So I haven't listed that yet, so we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully at least 5. Then I bought some like reproductions of antique little books, which I thought were really cute. I think I paid 25 cents a piece for these. This is a reproduction of a Kris Kringle book. These were all done by, let me see. It says replica of the antique original. Come on. There we go. And it is by, hold on guys, I gotta look at this. I can't even see it. Oh, Mary Mac. Oh, it's so small I need like a magnifying glass to see that print. So got that for 25 cents. Didn't list that yet. Maybe, I don't know, 5 to 8, hopefully. Same with this. This is Golly and the Soldiers. Another reproduction from the same company. I love these old antique looking books. And then this one is a double-sided one, again from the same company, called Nursery Games Picture Book. Again, 25 cents. And it has a lot of nursery rhymes and little games in it. So, I'll have to wait and see what happens with those. Then for, I think it was 25 cents. I got all 3 of these little paper decorations. Now, I've sold these before, so that's why I picked them up. I'm going to sell all 3 of them together. Who knows? This one's Betsy Clark, so maybe that'll sell the other 2. But, I don't know, maybe $5 to $10 with free shipping on those. And then I got this dance piece. This is Holiday Snowman. This hand-painted platter from Charlie Zabardi, or Zabart. I don't know how you pronounce his name. Hoping to get maybe 20 with free shipping on that, and I paid 75 cents for it. Okay, moving on. I got this really pretty stocking, needlepoint stocking for $3, which has a place to put a name, has all this really nice metallic gold thread through it with this old-fashioned vintage Santa. Has petty point stitching in the face and in the hands. So I think I put this up for $15 with free shipping at auction, and I have some watchers on it, so we'll see what happens with that. Then this thing I haven't put up yet. I have to kind of fix it. But the reason that I got it was because, and I think this was $1, if I can find it. No, 75 cents. Right here it says, come on, there we go. It says genuine and beady or beat, however you say that, designs, and it's Danish. And you guys know how I like to buy, you know, Scandinavian stuff. So this is kind of like a little mobile or something, and you hang it up, and these angels made of straw hang down, and they're stars, but they're all tangled up, and one of the stars fell off, so I have to tie it back on. So who knows when I'm going to get this thing all untangled. But I'm hoping to get at least 10 to 20 out of it. Then this I paid $1 for. This is one of those no scrap cookie cutters where you just roll out a big piece of dough and you cut a whole bunch of shapes all at once. I see the tree and I see the bells, but there's holly leaves, but some of these other shapes and star, I don't know what the heck some of these other shapes are. I guess it's kind of just, you know, I don't know. Use your imagination. Who knows? Hoping to get maybe 10 on that. I haven't gotten that listed yet. Then I did get this pop-up book from Radio City, Christmas Spectacular with the Rockettes. Probably not going to put it up for sale though, because there is part of it that's missing, which I did not realize. Because there's supposed to be a book in here, and it's not there. But the book itself is really nice. Part of this is sticking together. This is the nativity that they do at the end of the show. That's absolutely amazing. I love going to see the Christmas show, and I haven't gone in a while. But some of these are interactive, and you can pull little tabs. But it's a really nice book. Like this, when you pull the tab, the soldiers are supposed to fall down, as you can see. That's like my favorite part of the show. This is them dressed as reindeer. And what is that part? Oh, that's the stage. Okay. So, anyway, that's that. I'm probably going to end up maybe selling this at the consignment sale in the winter, because I don't think this will do really well on eBay. And finally, from that sale, I got 2 advent calendars that should do fairly well for, I think it was $2. I got this old Playmobil advent calendar. The box is like really jacked up. It's a mess. But all 24 boxes are in here, and all 24 boxes have their little Playmobil piece in it. And then there's also a stand back here that you put together made of cardboard, and then all the boxes can sit in it or something like that. So I paid $2, hoping to get at least 20 plus shipping out of that. And the best thing I bought there, hopefully, was this advent calendar. This is a wooden one from Department 56. These things go with it. And what you do is, they give you some of these sheets of numbers, and what you're supposed to do is you obviously take this old one off, fill these with ornaments that are here and here, which this one had to be glued, and unfortunately the glue is showing, but what are you gonna do? Hello, focus, there we go. But you take the little star, you stick it through the hole, you open the door, you pull the ornament out, and you hang the ornament on the tree. These are actually doing really well. I think last time I checked, these were selling for like 40 or 50, something like that. So I'm hoping I can do, you know, around 40, since mine has a broken ornament, but we'll see what happens. So that was it for that sale. And then the next weekend I headed to another one up in North Jersey, which they had a ton of stuff, and for some reason there were hardly any people there, which I found really odd. But I just could not find that much good stuff there at all, but I really did try. I think I spent a whopping like $9.50. But before I show you guys that stuff, let me show you my one really good sale I had today. Of course, my sales the past few days have been, you know, kind of in the toilet because people are getting ready for Christmas and they're not really ordering much online because it can't get there in time for Christmas. So, yeah, I was a little bummed about that. But then I sold this morning. This is a gold collection cross-stitch stocking kit from Dimensions called the Northwind Stocking. I got this off Craigslist for $25. Plus there were 2 other kits that were included that were little wolves or something that weren't worth nearly as much as this one. But I paid her $25. She was kind enough to send them to me, and I just sold this morning for $165 with free shipping. So, not too shabby. Happy about that. Especially because I have a return coming that's for an item that's about the same price that I was really bummed out about. So this kind of cancels that out. Of course, it was for an item that was brand new in the box, and then she took it out of the box, and it was an electronics thing, and she says it doesn't work. So I gotta have my husband check it out. Hopefully he can perform a miracle and fix it so I can resell it. But that's one of the things I hate. I hate buying electronics because it's such a crapshoot sometimes. Alright, this thing is gonna crap out on me in another minute, and I'm gonna have to start it again like I always do. But anyway, I went to that other sale up in North Jersey, and here's what I got from there. Not very much. Hold on. Lost my book. Now I can't find my page. There we go. For $2, I got this calligraphy with Ken Brown set. Everything's in here. The 8 markers, they all work. 5 sheets of paper. Well, 5 sheets each of all these different paper. Here we go again. Okay, everything's in there. Should be able to get maybe 10 to 15 on that. Then the next 2 things are not Christmas themed, but I did find this Yankees jersey from True Fan. It's a size 8 to 10. It does have Derek Jeter's name and number on the back, even though he retired. He's one of the, you know, most popular players. My daughter doesn't want this, even though it fits her really well, and my husband was bummed that she didn't want it, but I can sell it online. Yankee stuff sells well online, especially for Yankee fans who don't live around here and can't get that stuff where they live. So I'm hoping to get at least 20 from that. That I think cost me, how much was that? I think it was $2. And then for $1, I picked up this wool cardigan sweater from L.O. Bean. And it has all this floral embroidery all over it. I don't know, maybe at least 15 on that, hopefully. Then the other non-Christmas thing I got for, how much were these? $1. I got these Pier 1 wine charms, safari themed, with like a giraffe, an elephant, a parrot, a zebra, a monkey, and a lion. These have sold on eBay, so I'm hoping to get 10 with free shipping on that. Then I got one embroidery kit. This one's for Pine Valley Mill. This is a crewel kit from Creative Circle. Paid $1 for this, I think. Oh no, 25 cents for this. I don't know, maybe get 10 with free shipping. Then the Christmas themed things I got were this little Tupperware bowl, which I should be able to make about 10 or 11 with free shipping on this little guy. He's a one-touch Tupperware bowl. Then I got these 3 stockings for $1.50, and these are beautiful. I think these are gorgeous. They're knit stockings with this beautiful like snowflake design all over each side, so you can hang them up either way. The only bad thing about 2 of them is they don't have the tabs for hanging, or the loops, but I mean, somebody can, find something and make it into a loop and sew it on. I mean, even me, who's horrible at sewing, I could manage to do that. But this one does have the loop on it. Oh, here we go again. Go away. So, I don't know about these. These might not sell till next Christmas now because it's so close to Christmas as we speak, but I'm hoping to get maybe at least 40 because I've seen some of these sell for really good prices. So I'm not sure, and I don't really know how to describe them. If anyone knows how to describe this pattern other than knit snowflake stocking, please let me know. And last but not least, I bought this piece, I think for $1 or $1.50, $1. This is a really nice Midwest of Cannon Falls, like folk art style Santa figurine. He has a candle in his hand. It does work. I have put batteries in it. It does light up. And then he's holding all these little animals. And he's porcelain with this really nice felt coat. He has little cotton bloomers on underneath. And this furry beard. And it does say Midwest of Cannon Falls down here. And the original price on this, I'm assuming, was $54. Now there's no artist name on this, unfortunately, but I think I did put this up for $60 with free shipping at auction. No hits yet, but I think if it doesn't sell, I'm gonna leave it at that price and roll it over and buy it now and see what happens, because that's a really nice piece, and I do think that somebody will be willing to pay that much for it. So it wasn't a total loss to go all the way up to North Jersey that day. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being patient with me, because I know I'm really inconsistent about uploading videos. But we'll see what happens in 2018. Maybe I'll turn over a new leaf. But I wish all of you a very, very, very Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah if you just celebrated Hanukkah. And a very happy, especially healthy, and hopefully very prosperous New Year in 2018. thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate all your input, all your comments, and all you guys who support me. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in 2018.